And then you come to season 2, and I'm watching season, because episode 1 was fine. Didn't have no problems with episode 1. I was like, it's just, because they were talking majority of the episode 1. But episode 2 and 3, I didn't even watch episode 4 yet as the time is recording, but episode 2 and 3, my God.
Telling myself, well, I've got to get the ball and try again. Is he looking to make a pass? I can steal it.
Like, was I like, it almost brought a tear to my eye of how disrespectful it was to watch them do Blue Lock like that. What is up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, everybody. Back in the video for y'all, man. And this time we're talking about Blue Lock season 2, because this downfall has to be studied with a magnifying glass. But before we get to that, man, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and it really helps out the channel and really helps me out a lot and lets me know that you guys like these videos, these more commentary type videos. And comment below, right? Make sure you're commenting. Comment below how you feel about Blue Lock season 2. But without further ado, man, let's get to the video. So, guys, what is going on with Blue Lock season 2? 8-Bit Studio, what are y'all doing? Like what are y'all doing? And I don't even hate 8-Bit Studio. Like, this is more of like a mama, stern talking to, because you cannot do Blue Lock season 2 like this. You don't understand how long I've been waiting. Like, I've been waiting for Blue Lock season 2, right? I was super hyped for season 2 after I watched season 1, and I binged season 1. I didn't even watch it when everyone was hyping it up, right? Because when people hype up anime, I'm always skeptical, right? Because they hyped up Demon Slayer season 1, and season 1 of Demon Slayer isn't even, well, by the way, season 1 of Demon Slayer isn't Demon Slayer's even best season, right? But they were hyping up Demon Slayer like it was the next coming of Jesus, right? 10 out of 10s all over the place. If I had to give season 1 Demon Slayer a rating, I give it like a 7, right? Did it shatter my expectations of what people were saying? No. But it was still good, right? It was still good. Blue Lock shattered my expectations because for me, sports anime is one of those like genres of anime that are somewhat generic and like, you know what I'm saying? It's sports anime. It's only so much you really can do, right? In terms of like, the sport and everything. It's so much you only really can do because you have to keep it confined within the sport. This isn't like a fantasy anime where you can go outside the box and do crazy things. It's a sports anime. So you kind of limit it in terms of what you can do, creatively in terms of the sport, right? But dude, Blue Lock season 1 was like phenomenal, like great. 9 out of 10 for me on it. It was great. It's really, really good. And the whole Blue Lock concept of like, we gotta make, Japan great at, football, and this whole, kind of like training camp regime for the best, players in Japan to come out, right? And everyone has their own cool little powers and stuff like that, right? It's a great concept, right? Great concept. Reminds me of like Kuroko no Basket mixed with like, Haikyuu, with like the way they like, develop these characters and stuff like that. It's really good. All right, it's really, really good. And so I like a season 1 and I'm like super hyped for season 2. And I think that's a lot of people, right? Like, cause for me, I didn't read the manga. So like I was anime only, watched the anime, fell in love, right? I read a little bit of the manga. I don't want to get spoiled too much, but like fell in love. And then you come to season 2 and I'm watching season, cause episode 1 was fine. Didn't have no problems with episode 1. I was like, it's just, cause they were talking majority of the episode 1. But episode 2 and 3, I didn't even watch episode 4 yet as the time is recording, but episode 2 and 3, my God.
Telling myself, well, I've got to get the ball and try again. Is he looking to make a pass? I can steal it.
Like, was I like, it almost brought a tear to my eye of how disrespectful it was to watch them do Blue Lock like that. The PowerPoint animation.
Abel! I see it. What he's been doing this whole time. He measures the distance to his opponent, then blocks them from moving.
Like the dudes, like even them kicking the ball looked weird. It was just weird. It was nasty. It was some nasty work for real. It was just nasty work. And like, I know that Studio 8-Bit was working on Slime Isekai. They had just finished season 3 of Slime Isekai, and so now they're like bouncing back, having to work on another anime. I get it. They may be tired or overworked. I get it. Right. And the crazy thing is, Slime Isekai like got confirmed for season 4 right after season 3 ended. So I don't know if they're already working on it. They might be already. Who knows? Right? They're already working on it. Probably not. I think they're working on Blue Lock right now, right? And hopefully they bounce back, because if they don't bounce back, man, this could really hurt the popularity of Blue Lock, man. Like, look at Seven Deadly Sins, man. They had the bad animation, and then the crazy thing is, Seven Deadly Sins has made a comeback. If you look at their newer stuff, it's actually gas, right? It's actually fire, because the animation's good, story's good. They actually made a huge comeback, but people aren't watching the anime like that as much as they probably would have if they, was consistent throughout the whole time of Seven Deadly Sins. And I don't want Blue Lock to kind of get hit with like that animation curse, where like people know you for just having bad animation when like your material is actually really, really good. So hopefully they fix it up.
試合終わったんだよ
And it's only just like a couple episodes span of just like terrible animation. And honestly, if from a fan perspective, because I want to see the work done right, if you have to delay episodes, do it. I would be okay with only getting an episode every 2 weeks and the animation looks peak. I would be okay with that. Because look, JJK did it. JJK did it, I think, a little bit, where they didn't want to rush stuff. And even then with season 2, they were being overworked and rushed, and it wasn't getting out their best work like they wanted to. And compared to season 1 and season 2 of JJK, the animation drop, you can see it, but it's not anything crazy to where you're like, damn, JJK fell off, right? But for Blue Lock, nah, it fell off hard, especially these 2 episodes. Hopefully, I watched episode 4. I haven't watched it at the time of this recording. Hopefully, it's like back to somewhat normal, right? But it's like people are gonna have the disdain already because of episode 2 and 3. And people are gonna go into it with a negative mindset and already be negative, like, oh my god, why is this like that? And you know what I mean? Like, once you already open the door for like people to flame you, they're not gonna stop, man. That's the internet. They're gonna keep bashing you. I don't want to blame it on Slime Isekai and be like, y'all waste. I don't know. Did they waste the whole budget on Slime? I don't know, right? And 8-Bit Studio is not known for messing up anime like that, for real. Like, because if I think of anime that like I know haven't worked on like major titles, like an anime coming up 2025. I made a video on it. It's called The Beginning After the End. If y'all don't know the manhwa or the manga, then you know it's a popular anime that's gonna come out, right? And the studio that's working on it, Studio ACAT, they're not known to work on big projects, right? So if this was a smaller studio working on Blue Lock, and then like they just made a slip up or messed up or don't have the budget, you know, okay, that makes sense. But we're talking about Studio 8-Bit. They worked on things, right? Slime Isekai, they worked on things that are big IPs, and Blue Lock is another big IP for them now, right? Because of season 1. So it's insane to me how they did this anime dirty, and the fall off is insane. And I don't know. It makes me sad to see this for real, because I was super excited for Blue Lock season 2. And I don't know if I like because I was gonna watch it weekly now, and now I don't even want to watch it weekly no more. I kind of want to wait till all the episodes are done, and then I'll binge season 2, and then see how I feel about it after. Because that's what I did with season 1 when people are glazing it. Now people are hitting on it. Do I think it's gonna get some unjustified hate because of the animation drop? Yes, it's gonna get some unjustified hate for sure, even if it's not that bad, right? But nah, this is actually really bad. It's insane, and I'm actually rooting for Blue Lock. I'm rooting for it, right? It's 2024. Like, we can look at like anime like Dan Dan, Bleach. The minimum you could do is have like, you could have mediocre animation, like just mediocre, right? Because people try to do the same thing with Food Wars, and like, because people, you know, always complain about Food Wars being somewhat slideshowy, when like a lot of Food Wars kind of has to somewhat be slideshowy because they're showing off the food and stuff like that, and them cooking, right? So it is, and that's kind of how like sports anime are to a certain degree, kind of ish, right? Because they have to show the actions of what's going on, right, and stuff like that. It can definitely be fluid, right? But with soccer, like in the way Blue Lock is kind of set up, it reminds me of Food Wars in a way, right? They'll show an action, right? In slow-mo it happens, right? It's the way the anime is set up. So like, if you're already gonna have this anime moving at a slow pace and have it, you know, these freeze frames and like, you know, this like slow-mo stuff, then the animation gotta be on point. I've never questioned Food Wars animation throughout the whole series, the whole 5 seasons. I've never questioned it. It was always good. So like, for people to question it and the animation's already at a slower pace, that's really bad. And it's gonna shine even more because it's at a slower pace. But I don't know, man. I just hope it can bounce back like 7 Deadly Sins, and hopefully, you know, the next couple episodes upcoming, that they actually put a lot more work into it and go to their A game, because I know Studio 8-Bit can do a lot better. I just hope they didn't blow their whole budget on Slime season 3. But that's the video for today, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me how you feel about Blue Lock season 2 and your opinions on it, because if it gets any worse, and I mean any worse, 8-Bit Studio, we're running a fade. It's just that simple. But love y'all. I'll see y'all boys next video, and I'm out of here, man. Make sure y'all comment below and do what y'all supposed to do. But I'm out of here, man. Love y'all, and pieces.
All right!